Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Good Morning Grief devotional. It's your boy, Pastor Corey Allen Duncan Sr. So happy to be here with you all on today to lead you in a very special way in another Good Morning Grief devotion. Hey, this is the daily grief devotion that is strategically designed to help you to navigate through your grief one day at a time. What is grief? I'm so glad you asked. Grief, my brothers and sisters, it is the natural and normal response to loss, change, and transition that results in the expressions of feelings and emotions. Grief is what you feel on the inside. Mourning is how you reveal it on the outside. Therefore, we don't suppress it, but we express it. We don't ignore it, but we explore it. We don't conceal it, but we reveal it. We don't lock it up, but we let it out. And that's why we shout good morning, because morning is a good thing. And I'm so glad that you are here with us on this morning as we get prepared to dive into this Good Morning Grief devotion. Today is day 119. We're going to talk about I Say I'm Sorry. I say I'm sorry. When I do something that hurts others, I apologize as soon as possible. When I have regrets, I express them. And I say I'm sorry to anyone who may have been harmed along the way. When I do something that hurts others, I apologize as soon as possible. Yeah, it is so very important for y'all to do just that, right? To apologize as soon as possible. You ain't got to lie, deny, justify. If you do something that hurts somebody else, right? Own it. Take responsibility for it. Y'all solve the situation as quickly as possible. Apologize as soon as possible. I love it. He says, if I have regrets, when I have regrets, I express them. We don't suppress them, we express them. If there's some regrets that you have on the inside regarding anything, don't hold it in. We let it out, right? That's why you need to shout and let it out, because that's a part of grieving and mourning. When I have regrets, I express them, and I say I'm sorry to anyone who may have been harmed along the way. I love this. This is a devotion of maturity, right? If I wrong someone, I say I'm sorry as quick as possible. If I have regrets, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to express them. And anybody that I hurt along the way, guess what? I'm going to apologize as quickly as possible. This is what you got to know and understand, that in this, my grief is teaching me that life is too short to live. Life is too short to live with barriers between me and the people I care about. And harmful words and deeds, as well as regrets, often create such barriers. Uh, Harmful words and deeds, regrets, they will create barriers between you and the people you love the most. And I love it because this devotion is teaching us, even in our grief, how to be proactive, maybe reactive if there's already an offense that has taken place, but how to be proactive moving forward, because we understand the pain of the loss of a loved one. We understand the dynamics of that situation. And so moving forward, we move forward. Here it is. This is one of my new terms that I love. We move forward walking in awareness. We move forward walking in awareness, right? Walking in awareness of the brevity of life, walking in awareness of making sure that we deal with barriers that could block us as it relates to our loved ones. And so by doing that, our grief is teaching us that life is too short to live with barriers between me and the people I care about. Harmful words and deeds, as well as regrets, often create such barriers. The good news is that these barriers often fall when two small words are spoken. These two words, sweet and simple. Y'all don't know about that, Stevie. These two words. Barriers can be broken with these two words. Barriers can be shattered with these two words. I'm sorry. The good news is that these barriers often fall when two small words are spoken. I'm sorry. Go ahead and say, I know for some of y'all it's so difficult. Go ahead and practice right now. I'm sorry. Go ahead one more time for the one time practice it. Say it with me. I'm sorry. Yeah, those two words are so powerful. Barriers can be broken. Mm. Barriers, chains can be broken. Offense. So many things can be dealt with those two words. I'm sorry. SORRYM. 7 letters. 2 words, 7 letters. I'm sorry. They're so powerful They're almost like a magic spell. We don't believe in magic around here, but I weld them with abandon. Here's the final thought. When I act with presence and empathy, I rarely hurt others. When I act with presence and empathy, I love that presence, which is awareness. When I act with presence and empathy, what happens, y'all? I rarely hurt others. Today, my brothers and sisters, is day 119. Two simple words, sweet and simple, very powerful. I'm sorry. Make sure we walk with presence, we walk in awareness, we walk in empathy towards our brothers and sisters. I love y'all with the love of the Lord. Happy Sunday. Let's go.